ratios. We are going to compare the ratios of two unknown or known numbers. We proceed with the exercise 3.2.
Yes, students. So before entering into exercise 3.2, we'll just go with try these. Okay. And it is in page number 53. See the first question. For the given ratios, find two equivalent ratio and complete the table. They have given one example sum. See this here. What is the ratio given? 1:3. So how we should write it in a fraction form? 1/3. See here, equivalent ratio is nothing but we have to multiply both numerator and denominator with the same number. For example, see here, what is the fraction here? 1/3 multiplied by 2/2. So the numerator is also multiplied by 2 and the denominator is also multiplied by 2. So 1 2s are 2, 3 2s are 6. So what is the first ratio? It is 2:6. See the next one, 1/3 into 3/3. 1 3s are 3, 3 3s are 9. So what is the next ratio? It is 3:9. What will be the next ratio? 1/3 into 4/4. 1 4s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So what will be the next ratio? 4:12. We'll go with the next sum. See this one, 3:7. So 3:7 in fraction form it will be 3/7. So 3/7 into 2 into 2/2. 3 2s are 6, 7 2s are 14. So what will be the ratio? 6:14. What will be the next number? 3/7 into 3/3. 3 3s are 9, 7 3s are 21. So the ratio will be 9:21. Can you finish the next sum here? 5:8. So what is the fraction form? It is 5/8. Again we have to multiply by 2/2. Find the answer. Then 3/3. Find the answer. Okay. Now we are going to the second sum. Write 3 equivalent ratios and fill in the boxes. See, we know what is equivalent ratio. We are going to divide the numerator and denominator with the same number and find the answer. See here, one answer is given. We have to find the other one. So 4:5. So 4:5 means 4/5 into. So you have to see this. So this is numerator and this is denominator. So what you will multiply with 4 to get 8? You have to think. So to get 8, what you have to multiply with 4? It is 2. So 4 2s are 8. So equivalent ratio, what we have to do? The same number. So 5 2s are 10. So the answer is 10. See this one here. Again 4/5 into what you will multiply with 5 to get 50? 10. Very good. So 5 10s are 50. Same. 4 10s are 40. Next one. See the same number, 4/5. What you will multiply with 4 to get 12? It is 3. 4 3s are 12. 5 3s are 15. I think you got it. We'll go with the next sum here. 7:2. See this one, 7/2. Here they have given the denominator. So what you should multiply with 2 to get 10? 5 2s are 10. So 5. 5 7s are 35. So the answer is 35. See the next one. 7/2 into what? What you should multiply with 7 to get 14? Yes, 7 2s are 14. 2 2s are 4. See the next one. 7 by 2 into 49. So 7 sevens are 49. Yes, very good. 7 sevens are 49. 7 2s are 14. I think you children are doing it with me, right? Yes. So third sum is going to be a homework for you. See the next one here. For the given ratios, find their simplest form and complete the table. Simplest form, we have seen this in exercise 3.1 itself, right? We have to reduce it with the same multiple. See here, 5 is to 60. One example is given. See this, 5 is to 60. It is in fraction form of 5 by 60. So, both can be divided by 5 tables. So, divided by 5. So, 5 one time. So, 60, if you divide it by 5, you will get 12. So, the answer is, simplified form of this one is 1 is to 12. Shall we go over the next one? 4,000 is to 6,000. We'll cancel it like this. 0, 0 cancels. Then both are even numbers. In 2 table, it will go 2 times. 2 table 3 times. So, what will be the answer? 2 is to 3. Shall we go with the next one? Yes. 1,100 by 5,500. 2 zeros cancel. It is 11 here. So, 11 is a prime number. So, 11 one time, 55 5 times. So, 1 is to 5. So, what is the answer? 1 is to 5. Yes, I hope you people understood how to find equivalent ratio. Shall we go into the exercise? Yes. Yes. Exercise 3.2. See the first question. Fill in the blanks for the given equivalent ratio. We have seen the example sums, right? So, do it with me. So, 3 is to 5 is equal to 9 is to dash. So, 3 by 5. What you will multiply to get 9? 3 3s are 9. So, 3 3s are 9. 5 3s are 15. So, what is the answer? The answer is 15. See the next one here. 4 by 5 into. So, in the denominator we got 10. So, what we have to multiply with 5? 2. 5 2s are 10. So, 4 2s are 8. So, answer is 8. See the next one. 6 by dash is equal to 1 by 2. See this one here. Okay, see this one. Right side they have given the question, left side they have given the answer. So, to get 6, I have to multiply 6 with 1. So, 6 ones are 6. So, here again the same 6. 6 2s are 12. So, the answer will be 12. Shall we go with the next one? Yes. Complete the table. Feet, inch. 1, 12. 2, 24. So, what is the relationship? 1 12s are 12. 2 12s are 24. 3 12s are 36. Then, here they have given the question mark and they have given 72. So, how to find it? What I have to do is, I have to divide this 72 by 12. So, shall we divide this and tell? See, 72 divided by 12. If you know the tables, it will be easy for you. Okay, 12 ones are 12. 12 twos are 24. 12 threes are 36. 12 fours are 48. 12 fives are 60. 12 6 are 72. 6 times. So what will be the answer? The answer is 6. See the next one here. Days, week. 28, 4, 21, 3. See what is the relationship here? If you divide this if you divide 28 by 4, you will get 7. So 7 4s are 28. 7 3s are 21. So 7 2s are 14. We got 63. So 7 into what will be 63? Yes, 7 9s are 63. Very good. Shall we go with the next question? Yes. The next question is, say true or false. 5:7 is equivalent to 21:15. See here, we'll work it out and see. 5/7 is equal to 21/15. See, whatever you multiply with 5, you will not get the answer 21. And whatever number you multiply with 7, you will not get 15. So it is false. Without multiplying itself, we can find it is false. See, if 40 is divided in the ratio 3:2, then the larger part is 24. See here, if 40 is the number given, what is the ratio given? 3:2. First, 3:2, 3 plus 2. So it is 5. Yes. Next, what is the number given here? 40. So, the first number is 3. 3/5, the whole number, into 40. You have to divide this 5 table one time. In 5, 40 it is 8 times. So 3 8s are 24. So the larger part, comparing this 3 and 2, which is the larger number? 3 is the larger number. So for 3, we got the answer as 24. So what is the answer here? The answer is true. Yes? Shall we go with the next question? We'll continue with the fourth question. Give two equivalent ratios for each of the following. So here two sums I am going to do and one sum I am going to give you as homework. So the third subdivision is going to be the homework. In all the upcoming sums, the third subdivision will be the homework for you. See here also, homework. Okay, shall we continue? Yes. Okay, see this. As I told you, give two equivalent ratio for each of the following. The first one is 3:2. So, what is the first thing we should do? We should convert this into fraction form. So, 3/2. So, first we'll multiply with 2. Any 2 they have asked. So, 3/2 into 2/2. 3 2s are 6. 2 2s are 4. So, that can be written as 6:4. See the next one. 3/2 into 3 into 3. I hope you will be doing it with me. 3 3s are 9. 2 3s are 6. So, what we should write it as? 9:6. So, what are the two equivalent ratios? Ratios are 6:4, 9:6. They have asked only two equivalent. If they have not mentioned anything like this 2 or 3, you can proceed with 3 numbers. The next question you see, 1:6. So, what is the first step? Yes. 1 by 6 into 2 by 2. 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12. So what is the ratio of this? Yes, 2 is to 12. 1 by 6 into 3 by 3. 3 ones are 3, 3 6 are 18. 3 is to 18. So ratios are 2 is to 12, comma 3 is to 18. So this is how you have to write the answer for this sum. We'll go with the next question. See the next question, fifth one. Which of the ratios is larger? So they have given two ratios and we have to find which one is larger and which one is smaller. Okay, so this is going to be a very simple sum if you understand it. Okay, we'll go with the sum. See here, as I told you, which of the two ratios is larger? So which one is greater and which one is smaller? So for that, we'll go with a small example. I am taking a circle. Okay, I am taking a circle. See this one. First we have to write this in fraction form. 4 by 5, 8 by 15. So the denominator is there, no? So what is the denominator in the first ratio? 5. So I am going to divide this circle in 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So how many are given in the, what is given in the numerator? 4. Let me shade 4 part from this. So 4 divided by 5. The total part is 5. In that 4 is shaded. See the next one. Same circle. I am dividing it in 15 times. 2, 4, 6, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. See, as I told you, I have divided this circle in 15 times. So, in that, 8 should be shaded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, right? I have shaded 8 part. So which circle is shaded more? This one. So 4 is to 5. So this is greater. So what is the answer here? 4 is to 5 is larger than 8 is to 15. Yes, do you understand this? We'll check out the next sum also. See, 3 is to 4 and 7 is to 8. What is the first step we should do? Converting into fraction. 3 by 4, 7 by 8. So, here also we'll go with square. 4, 3 shaded. Yes. Next one, same square. 8 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So yes, I have shaded it, right? See this, compare this. Here, out of 4 parts, 3 parts is shaded. Here out of 8 parts, 7 part is shaded. So which one has a less space? 7 by 8. So 7 is to 8 is larger than 3 is to 4. Can you do the third one as homework? Yes. Shall we go with the next sum? Yes. See the question. Divide the numbers given below in the required ratio. See the first question. 20 in the ratio 3:2. So the same type of sum we have seen in true or false. Yes. So I went little faster there. We will see it very clearly now. So 20 in the ratio of 3:2. So we are going to divide this 20 in this ratio. First, what is the ratio given? 3:2. We have to find how many parts it should be divided. 3 plus 2. We are going to add this. 3 plus 2 is 5. So, the total part is 5. When you compare this 20, we have 5 parts in this 20. So, what is the first number? 3. So, 3 for 3. That is 3 by, what is the total number? 5 into, what is the number given? 20. We have to cancel this. 5 ones are 5. 5 fours are 20. 3 fours are 12. So, for 3, answer is 12. Next one. For 2. 2 by, what is the total number? 5 into 20. 5 one time. 5 fours are 20. 4 twos are 8. So, this 20 can be divided as 12:8. So, for 3 you will get 12. For 2 you will get 8. Shall we go with the next sum? Yes. 27 in the ratio of 4:5. 4:5. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. So, how many parts? Totally 9 parts. What is the first number? 4. For 4 by the total number 9 into 27. 9 ones are 9. 9 threes are 27. 4 threes are 12. For 5. 5 by 9 into 27. Again 9 ones are 9. 9 threes are 27. 5 threes are 15. So how many parts it can be divided into? For 4 it is 12. For 5 it is 15. So third sum you will do it as homework. We'll go with the next sum. See the next question. In a family, the amount spent in a month for buying provision and vegetable are in the ratio 3:2. So, they are buying provision for 3 times and vegetable for 2 times of the money given. If the allotted amount is rupees 4,000, then what will be the amount spent for provision and vegetable? So, the total amount is 4,000. We are going to find what is the ratio of provision and vegetable in the ratio 3:2. So, for 3, that is provision, how much money is spent. For vegetable, how much money is spent. Shall we go with the sum? So, total amount is rupees 4,000. What is the ratio? It is 3:2, which can be written as 3 plus 2, that is 5. So, 5 parts. For provision, that is 3. 3 by total part into, what is the total amount? 4,000. 5 ones are 5, 5 eights are 40, 0, 0. 3 eights are 24, 2, 0. So 2400 rupees is spent for provision. Next is for vegetable 2 parts. 2 by 5 into 4000. The same thing, right? One time 800. 2 eights are 16, 0, 0. Rupees 1600. So for provision, the family is spending 2400 rupees. For vegetables, they are spending 1600 rupees. Okay, we'll go with the next sum. See here, a line segment 63 centimeter long is to be divided into two parts. In the ratio 3:4. Find the length of each part. So what is the total length? So total length is 63 centimeter. So what is the ratio given? 3:4, which can be 3 plus 4 is equal to 7. So for 3 by 7 into total length 63. 7 ones are 7, 7 nines are 63. Then 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27. See the next one. For 4. 4 by 7 into 63. 1 time, 9 time. 9 ones are 9, 9 twos are 18, 9 threes are 27, 9 fours are 36. So it can be divided into the lengths 27 centimeter and 36 centimeter. And whenever they have given with the units. See, in the first sum also they have given rupees sign. I have written rupees. Here centimeter. Answer also should be in centimeter. Okay. So we have completed this exercise. See here. As I told you, I have given some sums in there. Try these sums as homework. And in exercise 3.2, I have given 3 sums as homework. In 4th sum, 3rd subdivision. 5th sum, 3rd subdivision. 6th sum, 3rd subdivision. In the same way, objective type sums also as homework. Okay, students, I hope you understood what is equivalent ratios and how to find the equivalent ratios. So, I am not receiving your homework notebooks. Please submit your classwork as well as your homework notebook. I have given the instructions how to write your classwork as well as your homework notebook. Write your homework and classwork neatly and submit in school office on Monday. Thank you, students.